What-y Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans Inc. Today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Sakamoto Days chapter 212. But before I get into this recap and live reaction, we are at war with YouTube's algorithm, and it is slowly but surely killing my channel. And in order to defeat this algorithmic beast, we need you to please hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored, if you love what we're doing and want to help keep me, my adorable well puppet kitty who's somewhere around here, and this operation, well, literally alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one. Feel free to hit up our Cash App, PayPal, and Ko-fi. Links are in the description box below, as well as the link to our Patreon where we are doing our anime live reaction content, because unlike YouTube, where we constantly have to worry about getting a copyright strike for showing anything on the screen, well, Patreon, we don't have to worry about that. So we could have our full setup of the anime and manga side by side and have the audio to boot, which is not only great for busting a botched localization or two, but it's great for when we cover anime original content like, say, Dragon Ball Daima, which we cover in both the sub and the dub. And the more views and subscribers we get on Patreon, the more anime we'll cover. And hell, if you're a $10 patron, you get to choose the series we cover as well. And there's a stacked spring anime season in full swing, in which we are covering not just the Dragon Ball Daima dub, but we are covering Witch Watch, Vigilante Boku no Hero Academia Illegals, Ranger Rejects Season 2, and Fire Force Season 3. And there's even more on the way, including Sakamoto Days. So please check out our Patreon. The link is in the description box below. And later tonight, aka May 8th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, we're going to have a very chill, fun live stream. So make sure to check that out, and we'll have the link for that in the description box below as well. So last chapter we met the Thunder Assassin, and well, let's just say he revived a certain someone, aka a Saragi. But now we're back to Sakamoto here. So let's get into this chapter, see what's in store for us today. And this chapter is titled Shin's Plan. And man, Sakamoto is not taking shit very well. What's happening to me? This isn't the time to fall apart. Wait. I'm coming with you. We have to calm everyone down. Sure you're ready for this? Yes, I want to protect this town. Let me make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay. Chaos is spreading through the shopping district. So now we're back with the squad. These are our guns. These are our guns. We don't have to answer to anyone for what we do with them. So stay out of our business, or you'll get what's coming to you too. Please, everyone, calm down. They're clearly after our guns. We got the right to fire 3 bullets, you band of thugs. Take him down, Sakamoto-san. Watch out! My body, it refuses to move. Uh-oh. Shoot me instead. Is my body moving on its own? Shin! Ooh, use the shield. Didn't I tell you how to quit this nonsense? Are you okay, Shin? I'm fine. That was an illusion. I actually rewrote the thoughts of multiple people at once. And I think this is why Shin was able to do it. Because these are ordinary civilians. These are not assassins who have mental training. That's why. Wait, that means, are you feeling sick, Taro? Sorry, I barely start fighting and my hands tremble, my body freezes, my mind clouds over. The shock hit him harder than I expected. Almost losing her was a devastating event. I have to get back. Oh, I love this art. I have to get back the assassin spirit within me. You're wrong, Sakamoto-san. You didn't lose anything. It's the opposite. You found something even more precious in this world. And I don't think your fear of losing those dear to you is a weakness. It's not. And no, it's not. Your true strength lies behind that fear. I agree with that. Because if you are scared of losing someone you love, and you actually experience that fear, it's going to push you harder to fight to protect them. And Shin knows it. Shin experienced it when he fought Tenkyu. So don't oh my god. So don't hang your head in shame. I love your idea of opening Sakamoto stores all across the country. But for now, leave it to me. I'll protect everyone until your strength returns. So Research Center Okatabi Branch Lab number 2. Didn't I tell you we're running out of time? Is this really what you're gonna do? You ignorant brat, stop blabbering, fool. Seriously, you show up after all this time? Just to hit me with this nonsense? You want to push your powers to the breaking point? Are you serious? Yes! Dead serious. And I know you're the one who could make it happen. In truth, your ability to modify thoughts relies on fine-tuned electrical signals targeting specific regions of the brain to produce distinct neural activity patterns. I know what he's talking about. I do. So, what he's talking about in particular, I'm going to read this part again. In truth, your ability to modify thoughts relies on fine-tuned electrical signals targeting specific regions of the brain to produce distinct neural activity patterns. So what he's talking about in terms of the part of the brain, he's talking about the cerebrum. So not because that's the thinking part of the brain, and it's responsible for the conscious thought, perception, and decision making. And that's what he's talking about in particular. And there's other key parts of the brain involved in thinking, like the prefrontal cortex and the hippocampus. Let's see. But the brain's intricate network of neurons and synapses enables communication and shapes our cognitive functions. But yeah, I think what he's talking about, in particular, is the cerebrum. Yeah, he has to go. That's what he has to focus on in particular, that neural activity. Theoretically, we could create a device that reads your brain's electrical activity and amplifies it over a stronger signal like a radio wave to broaden the range. Enough theorizing, get to work. You insolent little punk. How long will it take if you hurry? Maybe 2 to 3 days, give or take. What, that long? Dude! Hello? The brain is the most complex part of the human body. Well, the human body is already complex as it is. But the brain... I'm being such a dork right now because my mom, for those of you that don't know, my mom was a neuro ICU nurse at UCSF for like 30 years, for over 30 years. And before she had her career-ending injury, she was going into neuro research. So she's obsessed. My mom is still kind of obsessed with this stuff as well. So that's probably why I kind of inherited this stuff a little bit. Need I remind you, I'm a scientist, not an engineer. And even if I'm not outright rejecting your request, I'm not exactly on board with it either. You're going to need Seba for this. I'd like to offer my assistance. What, Kashima? I thought you were dead. As it happens, I was looking for you too. I never thought I'd have to see your wretched face again. How dare you show yourself here after what you did? He's not a threat anymore, mister. Back then, I was convinced that my sense of justice was the right one, but I was wrong, so please forgive me. So as I said multiple times throughout my live reactions, everyone's sense of justice is different. Everyone's perspective of good and evil is different. It's real, like, there's a general definition of evil, let's be real. Like, there's a certain line you gotta cross, in my opinion anyway, where there's true, like, evil. Really is. But, like, justice and, like, what is good and whatnot, it's really hard to, like, kind of define it. Because everyone's version of it is different, if that makes sense. I truly want to put an end to this violent escalation, so please let me help you. Wait, what made you change your mind? X-Sama got caught up in employing violence, seeking to satisfy his thirst for revenge. As a result, many innocent people have suffered. His current actions are far from my concept of justice. when you are fighting in the name of justice, and only the name of justice, turns into villainy. That's why sometimes it's easier to fight in the name of villainy than it is for justice. But I like this background with the blood splats. It's great. Fine. Here's the device blueprint. We have 1 hour to complete it. Excellent. Why the like? I know Seba's at school, but like I kind of wish Seba was there as well. I want to take down those. And also, speaking of Shin, why did you not think about Seba? You fucking idiot! I want to take down those bastards. Shut yourselves, damn it! Where did Shin go? No clue, but he said he had a plan. Be careful, Shin. Your brain is about to undergo a tough test. Don't push yourself if you get tired. Got it. Oh, this could be interesting. Push it to its maximum power. You little brat. Go. Here we go. To all those carrying weapons. Aim down and fire all your shots. Whoa. Is this going to work? Okay, I'm going to go with what I said earlier. Because these are civilians that don't have mental training and don't have as much mental strength as, like, say, an assassin or what's the other wording I was thinking of? Oh my god. Damn it, I had it on the tip of my tongue. But you know what I mean. Because they don't have that mental training, I think it'll be easy to do for Shin to do it. However, there are going to be assassins out there that do have that mental training that will escape it and will try to pinpoint it. Shin will either not be able to hear it, or if they do hear it, it will be weak and they will try to pinpoint it. I gotta wonder what the range is for Shin's range. Is it only going to be in the city? It's obviously not going to be in the entire country. No fucking way. It's probably just going to be the city. Meanwhile, what Seba's doing... Remember what Seba's doing. He's working on hacking the system to have it to where all the guns, like, completely shut down. But that isn't a guarantee either. Like, what Shin's doing is not a guarantee as well. Whereas what Shin's doing is not a guarantee. What Seba's doing is not a guarantee either. Because remember, it kind of does, part of it does kind of involve hacking the network that the guns are at, you know, where the system is at. And if you, he's got to be really, oh god, that's going to be really hard to do as well. He's got to do it without getting caught. I wonder if, something I'm thinking about too is I wonder if Tenkyu is going to hear Shin. And if he does, I wonder if Tenkyu is going to come for Shin. This is, oh god, I really hope that this doesn't kill, this is not going to kill Shin. There's no way this kills Shin. No. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys think of what Shin's doing. And what do you guys think about what's the whole thing with Sakamoto? What Sakamoto has to overcome. It is kind of a type of PTSD, yeah. And it's actually, I want to say it's, would I say it's similar to what we saw with Shin? When, no, it was, no, I'd say it's the opposite. In a way, part of me is like, I'd say it's like the opposite with Shin and Tenkyu, in a way. But no, I think, but going back to what Shin said to Sakamoto about how this isn't a weakness, that it is a strength. It, as I said, it really is. Like getting that reality. Like Sakamoto hasn't had that reality of, oh my god, like these people were really close to killing my family. They almost did. That's not a weakness. It just makes you want to fight harder. And I feel like with Sakamoto, I feel like we're going to see an awakening with Sakamoto. I do. Kind of like with what I was saying with, I think I theorized for Shin a while ago that Shin is going to have an awakening. And I still do think Shin's going to have an awakening. I think Sakamoto's going to have an awakening too. I really do. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys think, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more Sakamoto content. A few ways you can do that: donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off our Amazon wish list, all that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Until next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.